Next, we'll discuss the hypothesis test. For this data, as the guidance document and instructions indicate, you'll be conducting a two-sided paired t-test. You'll be explaining why that is the best design for this test. And for the calculations, I'm just going to enter here the different elements that you'll need to calculate. Here are those different elements, and we'll calculate those into column J over here. So for example, for the mean of differences, we'll use the average function. Now we can select the data, or in this case, we know that the difference data goes from D2 to D201. So we can actually just enter that manually like this. And this gives us our mean of the differences. We calculate the remaining items similarly. Note that for this section, all entries except the significance level, which is 0.05 that you'll enter in manually, but every other value here must be an Excel formula. So when you turn in your Excel file, that's what we're looking for. Formulas for all of them except the significance level there. See the guidance document for more discussion of how to do the other calculations. I'll enter those in now and show you the result. Here are the calculations for the data for this name, Thunderlope. Your data is going to be a little bit different, so your numbers are going to vary slightly here, although your number of data, degrees of freedom, should be the same. Again, the p-value here and decision entries both are also going to be Excel formulas. And for your write-up, what you'll do is include a screenshot of this section where you calculate the statistics for your two-sided test. And then you'll also, in your write-up, have to put the specific numbers that you've calculated and interpret what those mean. So you need both the discussion and the screenshot.